The former Soviet Republic of Moldova is celebrating Independence Day. The leaders of France, Germany and Poland have joined the celebrations in support of President Maia Sandu. She's facing elections next month and has made joining the European Union the centrepiece of her campaign for another term in office. Her Party of Action and Solidarity currently holds a majority in Parliament, but polls suggest that's likely to come under pressure. DW correspondent Rosie Burchard reports.
Moldova's capital, Chișinău, is covered in the colours of a political dream, to leave behind the country's Soviet past and join the West. But despite more than 30 years of independence, Moscow's influence never feels far here. Russian troops still patrol a pro-Kremlin breakaway region in Moldova, and ahead of elections next month, Moldovan police say they've uncovered Russia-linked vote-buying schemes and paid online recruitment for protests against the pro-Western government. Moscow denies involvement, but Moldova doesn't buy it.
We do know that Russia does not want to see Moldova part of the EU family, because Russia does not want to see Moldova strengthening its democracy, its sovereignty.
Tiny Moldova may seem insignificant on the map, but its position sandwiched between war-torn Ukraine on one side and EU and NATO member Romania on the other means the country has become something of a geopolitical battleground between East and West. After Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Moldova quickly applied to join the European Union. And now top European leaders are showing up to lend support to their Moldovan counterpart. The bloc is also helping Moldova combat misinformation and boost its defences. But Moldova's path to full membership is currently on pause, caught up in an internal EU dispute linked to tensions between Hungary and Ukraine. And that's left EU officials unable to commit to concrete next steps.
We should be very optimistic about the future. And for sure, sooner or later, and I assume sooner than later, we will open the negotiations of the first cluster.
Critics say this delay is an own goal for Europe, because leaving an aspirant member stuck in the waiting room may only mean more disappointment and frustration, just a few weeks before Moldovans head to the polls.
Our correspondent, Iulia Sarivan, in the Moldovan capital, Chișinău, explained what's at stake in next month's elections.
So the stake is very big. Actually, we have, I guess, two options. Either we have a pro-European majority in the parliament, and we will have a pro-European government, and we'll continue the European integration for Republic of Moldova, as also the European Commissioner for Enlargement, Marta stated several times that Moldova can be part of the European Union in the upcoming years until 2030. So basically, the next 4 years are crucial for Moldova in this regard. Or another option would be to have a pro-Russian majority in the parliament, and then there is a risk to put on hold the European integration and also the European Moldova's negotiations for the accession to the EU.
Right. And on that Russian option, if I can put it that way, the Moldovan presidency has been claiming that Russia has been interfering in this election. Just explain what's been going on.
Yes, actually, the president of Moldova, Maia Sandu, stated this several times, and not only today, but also today she mentioned this alongside the European leaders, that Moldova is coping now with Russian interference, also with a massive campaign of buying votes, disinformation, and also using the church and the internet or some platforms from the internet to spread messages anti-European Union. But also she stated that Moldova is not alone in this, and she has the European family by its side to cope with these problems.